How clean that is. The dishwasher truly is an incredible invention. For those of you that are subscribers to the channel, you will have remembered when I was talking about the road closure. They finally closed the road. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that probably means you're not subscribed. So I would highly recommend you listen to Christian Blumenfeld and go ahead.
Subscribe, like, and have fun.
Thank you. Welcome to today's video. The main workout that I'm going to be highlighting in today's video is actually going to be a run workout that we're going to be doing on Sunday, hopefully. If Nolan is a buddy of mine who's actually, I think, the first person ever to run a 4-minute mile on the Wahoo treadmill. He did that, I think, a few days ago. He's a fast runner, so I'm hoping that he joins me on my run Sunday so he can help film my run workout. I'm going for some local segments here, a 3-mile loop and a 2-mile loop. I'll talk more about that when that day comes. Today, however, it is Friday, also known as Fuego Friday. We have a pretty big swim on tap, some 200s. Legs are a little tired because I actually ran with Nolan yesterday. We did 1200s at his 50K pace, my 1200 pace. We averaged, I think, around 5:30 minutes per mile for all 8 of them. It was a good one. We started at like 5:40 pace, I descended down to like 5:23 pace. Nolan descended down to like, I don't know, like 5:10 pace or something like that. He would always run the first 800 with me and then dust me the last 400. And then, of course, we had to go lift weights because we're all about that fatigue resistance here on the YouTube channel. And we're also about training for Ironman. So if you're into that, then yeah, definitely go ahead, hit that subscribe button to watch more videos of me training for Ironmans and whatnot. I also post gear reviews occasionally, shoe reviews, all the fun stuff. As I mentioned, though, we are at the pool, about to go knock out this swim. It'll be 6K in total. And then that's pretty much all the training for Fridays. Fridays are always a hard swim, and then we just have an hour easy on the bike and an hour easy run. And then we go get dry needled. So it's going to be a fun one. Let's crack on with it. Also, if you're new to the channel or if you're not new, go ahead, comment down below. Really would appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see. I love interacting with you guys. I respond to all comments. I try to respond to all comments. If I don't respond, then that probably means I missed it. So just comment again and I'll make sure to respond. And let me know what you guys want to see more of. Do you guys just want to see more training videos? Honestly, it's a lot of the same. But if you guys want to see it, then I'll keep filming it. Or do you guys want to see something different? Please let me know. And I'll try my best to make it happen. Let's do this. It's Brad.
We didn't have that, but yes, I know some of the tissue parts, but that's.
What's your workout today?
That is a good question. I am sweating like a brick today.
Oh.
What about you?
10 200s, 10 50s. Tough one. They're,
I could go without the 200.
yeah. Trying to hold 230 on a 3-minute base. What do you think's worse, 10 200s or 20 100s?
Well, I came here thinking I was going to do 20 100. It failed at 5, so I can go with that one.
That's my entire swimming career summed up. Warm up done. Now it's time for 200s, 10 of them. How you feeling, Rob?
Like
Oh, late night last night.
Yeah, long day. I had to drive downtown. Kind of hard day of work. Bike traffic coming back.
The pain.
Just checking boxes, right? That's a good idea. Yeah, and then on the traffic.
Oh. Woo. Hot one. Well, the training is done for the day. It is almost 1 o'clock and we have physical therapy at 2:45, which means I have about an hour and a half to do about 2 hours worth of work. So I'm not gonna talk for too long, but I just wanna recap the swim. Pretty happy with that, very happy with that actually. Best set of 200s I've ever done. I think I averaged like 230 on the 3-minute base. So swim is right where it should be. Yeah, seeing times I've never seen before in the pool, which I'm very happy about. And then after the swim, came home, ran, watched Martin Van Riel and Jamie Riddle on YouTube, biked for an hour or so. FaceTime my good friend Ryan, and now it's time to get ready for tomorrow, because if you fail to prepare, then prepare to fail. Not gonna record too much tomorrow because, as I mentioned, the main workout in this video I want to be the run on Sunday, but I'll film just a few clips to prove to you that I did it. Maybe we have some threshold work, so maybe just one round of that. But gonna be making my bottles now. As always, code NVDM to save, link in the description box below. And then I'm gonna be using some Noogs. I got a different flavor. I got electric watermelon. And then probably some craisins and bananas. And then we're gonna go to physical therapy. Gotta pick up my TT bike, which is getting tuned up. It's done. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So, gonna make my bottles, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Florida?
Yeah.
When? My grandma lives in Naples, actually.
Lots of people grandmas.
Easy swim. Flats were a bit tired from yesterday. Sore. I'm not sure if they're sore from yesterday or my lift on Thursday. Probably both. But anyway, 4,300 yards, I think, or 200? 300. 4,300. And now we're gonna go home, eat some food, and then hop on the bike. Got a good session today. Should be a fun one. Well, we are quite a ways into the ride. Only have one more, kind of two spicy parts left. One more threshold bit. And the last part is just building up to Ironman effort, just above. But coming up, we have 3 minutes at 250, straight into 275, 300. And the last 45 seconds, those hurt at 345. I just did one round. I got one more. Woo! Garmin's up to +3, +3. Always nice to see. Got down to -2 earlier. We're back up. Running off that hill. There we go. Some dynamite. We gonna go all night. Here we go. Woo! Here we go. Let's finish strong. It's not too bad. Who's ready to feel something? I am. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Good morning.
Now they are well into the marathon, around almost 20k, coming up to halfway.
Swim and bike dusted. We did 4,200 in the pool, and then we just finished up an hour 10. Shout out to, or hour 10 on the bike, but shout out to Magnus for taking the dub at Ironman South Africa. I think I actually have a clip of him, if I can find it, from Kona. If I can find it, I'll throw it up. But anyway, Magnus, what a guy. Now it's time for the main activity of the day and of the video. I think Nolan is coming. Big shout out to Nolan. Thank you, I truly do appreciate it. He's gonna come run with me. I wanna show you guys my fuel. I'm testing out soft flask right now, so I'm testing 2 different ones out. Which ones I'm gonna use. I'm liking these bite valve ones. I have one with just a lid that you just flip up. A lid like this. But I find it comes out really fast, and I'm worried that it's just gonna spill all over the place while I'm running. So I'm trying these 2 flasks out. And then, so I got 50 grams of carbs in each of these, so that's 100. And then because this workout is inspired by the GOAT David Roach, we have a caffeinated precision fuel gel. And we also have one of these. This is a Santa Madre gel, 30 grams of carbs. So 160 total, should be a good one. We have about 40 minutes till we start. I'm gonna eat and then do some more rolling, do some work, and we will head out. I'm gonna make my breakfast and I'll catch you guys whenever we start running. Let's get ready to roll. Fun fact, did you know you can actually eat the stickers on fruits? Wouldn't recommend it though. My math teacher in high school would always start every day with a interesting fact of the day, and that was one of the interesting facts he told us one day. I've just always remembered it. Haven't remembered any of the other facts, but for some reason I remember that one. Peanut butter, chocolate, banana, grits. Taste test time. Scrumptious. No one's here. The shirt is off. Shoes are on. Almost time to run. Just last minute bathroom breaks. While no one gets ready, I'll tell you guys about the workout. So we're gonna run to the trail system. There's a few loops that we like to do. So we're gonna run there, and then we have some hills first. I think first up we have 4 by 30-second hills or so. We'll see how long it takes to go up the hill, but 4 by 30-second hills, and then we have 3 mile. It's supposed to be tempo, but I'm gonna go for a course record here. It's like 2.8 miles. It's a loop. It has a pretty long downhill and then a hard uphill. So I'm going to try to go for that. I have to average 5:39 pace to get that. And then we have 4 hills or 6 hills after that. And then we have one more 2 mile tempo, which is another loop. I'm going to go for the course record. That one's not as fast. It's like a 6:47 pace I have to hold. What do you think, Nolan? We got it?
Oh yeah,
All right.
got it.
All right. I know Nolan has it, but we'll see if I got it. We'll catch you guys out there. Nolan, do you want to tell the viewers what you did on, was it Tuesday?
Tuesday. So I did a 4-minute mile on the treadmill. I had a bet with my boss, and yeah, we had a whole big event with Nike and Wahoo. And yeah, I ran a 4-minute mile on the treadmill, but I think there's about a 10 to 15 second difference between running on the treadmill and actually running outside. So I don't know.
He's pretty much in 3:30 shape. What he's trying to say.
Yeah. I don't know. It just shows that, like, I don't know. I like to think of training and stuff as trying to improve your limiting factors. And this just goes to show that my limiting factor is not my leg speed or my, like, efficiency. The limiting factor for me is, I mean, mainly just the mindset. The biggest thing that wrecks races is the thing is just your head. That's the biggest thing that's going to get in the way of me and my goals. But yeah, that and nutrition.
Yeah.
If I could hold all of the nutrition down, get 100 grams per hour of carbs, and get all the salt I'm looking for. But yeah.
He's got a 50K coming up here soon. What's your mileage at this week?
I'll be still kind of low because of the mile. I kind of tapered and just did a like pre-meet day for that, and then the mile itself was super low miles. So I'll be at like 60, just about 60 this week. So relatively low. I'm 2 weeks out, so I'm kind of starting my taper a little bit, but yeah, I peaked out at 90 this training block, and that was a good spot for me, but yeah. Whew.
Post hill strides, 5 miles in, another mile or so before we start the 3 mile. Time to slurp and practice. Straight to the dome.
We gotta get it all in one go.
I know. I have to practice.
Dave Roche gets that down in 1.7 seconds.
I gotta practice on my slurping. There's a direct correlation between slurp time and 100-mile time and Ironman time.
Fastest slurper is going to...
Exactly. That's what it comes down to.
Let's get it. Let's get it. So Parker. Parker.
Well, we finished the segment on Strava Live, or Strava Live segments. It says I was 7 seconds behind the course record, but my average pace was 4 seconds faster, minute per mile, than David Zeller. He's a local legend too. Did he run at South?
Yep.
Yeah.
South and Marquette.
Marquette, he's fast. And of course, he got the segment on a run where he said he felt like shit. So, yeah. But whether I get it or not, it's still the last time I did it, I averaged like 5:55 pace. Oh, burping up the slurp.
Are we going right now or no?
So let's go. Where do you want to do the hills? Oh yeah. Oh, let me go get my. I'm gonna grab my gel.
Yeah.
Grab another gel. I stashed my belt. So I'm gonna grab a gel. We'll do 6 hills and then 1 more 2 miler. Whoa, look at that. That's how I feel some days. That's how I feel at mile 19 of an Ironman. Not moving anywhere.
Go, Parker. Oh no! I think he made a wrong turn. No. I cut it short and then Parker made a wrong turn. Shoot. So we did not get the second segment, unfortunately. But I don't know, hopefully Parker is out there somewhere. Oh, there he is. There he is. He definitely took a wrong turn though. Oops. Did you take a wrong turn? Did you take a wrong turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Because I was paranoid about turning too early, and so I ran past the turn.
Actually got a monster.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. Who looks more cooked after that workout? Me? Walking, fine, no issue, or Mr. 230 marathoner here, sitting down, drinking a monster because he can't jog home. Bonk City. Bonk it home, baby. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Another week is dusted. Time to go over everything. Sadly, let me start screen recording. Sadly, it is just me this week doing the recap. My mom is visiting my dad in Italy, so I actually have the house to myself. My parents are pretty worried that I'm going to trash the house. You know, me being a party animal, going to bed at 6:30 on Saturday nights. It gets pretty crazy here, so we'll see if I can clean it up in time for them to come home, or for my mom to go home. Now, all jokes aside though, yeah, a little lonely, don't have much to do, or anyone to talk to really, it's just me, myself, and I. But you guys aren't here to hear me complain about being lonely. You're here for all the stats, so let's get to it. Swim, it's actually, so volume is starting to come down. We'll start off with the bike. 15 hours and 2 minutes on the bike. As you can see, last week was 16, week before that was 18, 49, 18, 20, 19. So volume starting to come down. Run, same thing. 63 miles. Crazy to think that's like coming down. 8 hours and 14 minutes. Last week was 71 miles, almost 9 hours. And last but not least, swim. 3,400 yards, or 34,000 yards. Last week was 34,400 yards. So coming down across all three. Now let's go over the run. So I didn't end up getting any of the KOMs. I didn't get the 3 mile one or the 2 mile one. I didn't get the 3 mile one. I don't know why. I'll show you guys. So here you can see the segment. All time, David Zeller. His average pace was 5:39. Mine was 5:42. However, if we look at the lap, the 3 mile is actually 5K. My average pace was 5:36. So Nolan said we have to run some tangents or whatever, but we didn't run it correctly. And then obviously the 2 mile segment, even though my pace was faster, as you can see, 5:48, I took a wrong turn. So let's pull it up. Where is it? This one. So the all-time pace was 5:47. Oh, so I actually didn't run it faster. But next week I have a 15-minute threshold effort, so I'm gonna go for the 2 mile segment again. But I want to give a big shout out to Nolan. Really appreciate him joining me for that run. He wasn't feeling too good. He had he had that bad headache during the run. But man, having someone to push you like that, it helps a lot. So huge shout out to Nolan. Really appreciate it. Nolan, if you're watching this, it means a lot to me. I'm gonna be thinking about this run and last week's run with Mikey. These 2 runs have been huge confidence boosts. The fact that I set a 5K PR on a hilly segment like that, yeah, I am pretty stoked about that. And I think that's going to do it for this video. A little bit shorter, but I wanted to highlight that run workout, even though weren't able to get too much footage, but still a fun time. Yeah, thanks Nolan, and I think that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Code NVDM on all raw and revive products really does help me out. I do appreciate it, and let me know what you guys think. Everyone that's tried the product so far has liked it, so yeah.